Greetings, everyone. My name is Megan Coates, and I am a Stockton alum, class of 2021. Go Ospreys! I'm just here to talk to you about how I chose to rise through study abroad and education abroad and travel. I'm here at the wonderful campus at Princeton University in New Jersey, where I'm now currently pursuing my PhD in art history and archaeology. And I just want to talk to you about how the decision to travel and study abroad absolutely changed my life. So I actually began my journey at Stockton University as a nursing major, believe it or not. But that all changed when I took one course. It was called The World of Homer, and it was taught by Professor David Rosell. And it was basically a survey course that taught us about the Iliad and the Odyssey, epic poetry, and how this art relates to our lives today. I absolutely loved the course. It brought back so many fun memories of all of the things that I liked to study when I was younger, before life gets involved and before you have to worry about income and making reasonable career choices. I had always wanted to be an archaeologist, a historian, a world traveler. And this class gave me an opportunity to sort of mentally travel to Greece and mentally travel to Troy in a way that I hadn't before. But then at the very end of the semester, I was posed with a question that I don't think anyone has ever asked me. Professor Rosell asked me if I was interested in actually going to Greece. I had never even been on an airplane before. And not only could I go, but that Stockton was going to fund it, and that I could participate in a conference, and that I was going to visit all of these amazing monuments and historical sites, things that you only read about in history books and things that you can only see online. I was actually going to go. So, of course, I said no because I was afraid. So many negatives came into my mind rather than all of the positives. But the professor was steadfast, and he remained stubborn, like how he does so well. And eventually he convinced me that I could do this and that I was capable of doing this. And so I went. When I landed in Athens, I remember the feeling was indescribable, being out of the country for the first time and seeing all of the amazing sights and visiting all of the amazing museums and being able to participate in an academic conference for the first time. It changed my life in so many profound ways. It built a confidence in me that I don't think I had ever had before. So I came back to the United States with a completely different attitude. I changed my major to art and archaeology, and I just began absorbing as much information as I could. By my junior year, I was actually offered an opportunity to become an exchange student where I could go to Cyprus, which is a beautiful island, and I could live there as a student and attend the university, and I could also learn to paint Greek icons under an amazing master who had an entire art studio right outside of this beautiful church. And so I was able to learn so many things and meet so many people. And this is all because I decided to just simply say yes. It almost frightens me now, thinking about where I would be or what I would be doing had I not said yes. And so I'm here to tell you that Stockton has so many amazing opportunities for students just like you to be able to travel the world and become what I like to call a citizen of the world. Since that first trip, I've been to Israel, Italy, Germany. I've been to the south of France. I've seen things that I never thought that I would ever be able to see. And I don't want any students to ever be faced with a wonderful opportunity and not take it. And now I'm actually here at Princeton University pursuing my PhD in art and archaeology. And I can honestly say that this is a dream come true for me. And this happened for me because I decided to study abroad. And I truly do not believe that this would have happened had I not made that decision. So as you begin your academic pursuits, I'd just like you to keep that in mind, that all of the opportunities traveling abroad can present and how wonderful the outcomes may be.